Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Melissa's here. Let me see. Robert's here. Hi, Robert. Danielle. Thank you, Danielle and Melissa. Y'all helped me earlier. Crystal, yay. Thank you. I'm so glad you made it. And Nicole. Looks like Nicole was our first one here. So that's always exciting. This is very exciting. And so let me see. Can everyone see me okay? Is everything good? All right. Oh, hi, Marissa. Hi, Robin and Brian. Let me see here. I'm going to see about opening this up just a smidge. Okay. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. All right. So I'm going blind. Hopefully y'all see the what I'm doing. All right. Brian's here. Blame Jenny Jane. Hi, Jenny. Yvonne. Good to see you. Let's see, did I miss anybody so far? I don't think so. Yeah, Robin sees Marissa. Well, I'm going to be saying hi to everyone as they come in. Um, what I'm going to be doing here, let me go over here. All right, I am actually working on the Gypsy Violet with DAC. She's so pretty, guys. I totally love her. Just about finished. And side note, I apologize if you hear any noise in the background. I have got a senile dachshund, God bless her, that forgets she eats and she's hungry. So I just fed her again. And she's chasing the bowl around the kitchen. So anyway, I am working on, like I said, Gypsy Violet, and it was really pretty. I'm just about finished with it. The square that you see here, I have 3 more over to your left, and then I'm done. And this is actually a gift. Oh, hi, Brandy. A gift for a friend of mine that works with my husband, and she loves horses. And so I thought it'd be a good gift for her. So at least it won't go in my portfolio and sit there for a while. So I'm excited for it to be put on somebody's wall. Right. So tomorrow, guys, is Valentine's Day. Anybody got anything going on? It's going to be awfully cold. Well, we've got our plans have actually, I guess, already been done. I mean, for us, Valentine's Day is every day of the year for us. I love my husband so much. Um, and one of the things he did, you saw the thumbnail with the rose. That's actually a picture he took of some roses he got me about a week or so ago. No, it's been a couple of weeks. He had gone to the store and just, felt like he wanted to give me some roses to say I love you. And so he got those, brought them home. They were beautiful dozen. They lived over a week. And any of you that know about roses, that's kind of incredible. At least for me, I can't keep anything alive, plant wise. So it was, and they stayed beautiful, all that time. So um, okay. So Yvonne asked, how old is my senior fur baby? She is 15. Oh my gosh. Robert's got snow. Blame Jenny Jane. I love Gypsy Violet too. She's beautiful. So there's a few people that have snow, it looks like. Hi, Kara. Hi, Kara. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so yeah, back to the roses. He got me this, it was the sweetest thing. And of course, I threaten him within an inch of his life if he buys flowers around Valentine's Day, because they're probably 10 times what it was the other day. So, and it doesn't matter when he brings them to me. It's just the sweet fact that he did. Um, As for tomorrow, we're not doing anything. We're staying in, cooped up, because it is supposed to get yucky here. Uh, my husband says snowball fight. Um, so let's see. We'll not be having snow, so snow days. So no snow days for you, Brandy. Sorry, honey. But yeah, if we get snow days, I'll send them to y'all. Okay, let's see. Robinson, have I missed anyone? Melissa, I've seen you. Oh, some daisies with a Dr. Pepper and a Snickers. Oh, yeah. That's a cool tradition. I like that. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, I saw those roses, Kara, that Marlon sent. They were beautiful. And I see, yes, snow days. Yep. So, another cute thing that he did yesterday, I was actually on the phone. See, I'm getting nothing done. Um, I was on the phone with Mindy, and he had been, at the store, and he had gone, and I want to say he did go to Hobby Lobby. And so he came back with this little plaque, and it said, "I thought I loved coffee, but it turns out I love creamer." That is so me. That is so me. Uh, good, just cold. Robert sent you snowball emojis for the snowball fight. Yeah, he'd probably win for sure. He would win for sure. Let's see. The way I have got this thing set up, I'm trying to, it's not much room for me, actually, but I'm learning the tricks here. I've got to I've got to use a baby wipe here because it looks like I've lost my sticky. Let's see. It's all about the creamer. Yes. Yes. Blame Jenny Jane. It really is all about the creamer. I love it. I love it. And there's lots of different kinds. And since I've been going low carb and keto for a little while, um, yeah, the creamer is kind of a big thing. I use heavy cream, and I can't have all those fun little carnation stuff, the creamers that they have in international coffees. You know what, guys? I've got to adjust this. Hold on one second. Whoop, that's not liking me. Okay. Ah, please be patient. How do you guys do this? Okay. All right, let's go with that. Now I can see. All right, let's see. Has anyone else popped in? Brian's here. Danielle. All right. So, okay. So we've talked Valentine's Day. Let's talk weather. Yes. Okay. So who's getting snow? Who's not getting snow? Brandy said she's not getting snow. And yeah, it'll be fun if we get it. Most definitely. We haven't had snow in about, let's see, about 4 years. I think my granddaughter was a year old, and it was so much fun. Um, and so we would welcome it again, except I don't like what all comes with it, you know. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. You knew how I was. I was a little nervous. But again, you guys, I mean, Marissa, you have snow already now? Since we talked, you have snow. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Uh, Kara's crossing her fingers for snow. Brandon wants to play in the snow, but it's in the 70s there. Oh my gosh. Well, we're, I guess, Kara, aren't we in like about the low 40s here? Cold in South Louisiana. Oh, it's moving in. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's coming down from the north. So I'll be interested to see. Okay, with the weather and with it being so unseasonably cold here. My husband the other day had gotten some firewood for me, and I'd posted a picture on Instagram of my fire I had going at noon, and that's uncommon for me. So anyway, he had gone to get some wood, and I was like, today I was like, "You're going to go out? Can you please get me some firewood?" And he just gets it at Home Depot, and so he drove over to Home Depot and drove around the parking lot and promptly left. He said there was no place to park, absolutely no place to park. And then, of course, technically he could have parked over by where they do the delivery and pick up and all that kind of stuff. But he was thinking it's going to take me an hour to check out. And I'm sorry, he doesn't have the patience to stand there for an hour. I don't even have the patience to stand there for an hour. That's not worth it for firewood. I'll just turn the heater on. Okay, Carol, we're in the high 30s now. I see. Okay. I'll be interested. I'm just going to watch the numbers drop. That's actually what we do when we go to the mountains in oh gosh, where have we been? Up in Colorado, actually in California too, certain times of the year. But when we would start going up the mountain, you go up, it's a certain temperature at the bottom. And as you go up, it would drop. So I would sit there and watch the temperature and watch it drop. So that's really cool. That was a lot of fun to do that. So are we excited about snow? Not excited about snow? No snow in Georgia, just rain. Oh, Crystal, bless your heart. Rain, 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 go away. So, let's see, you stocked up on firewood. Oh, you haven't started a fire yet. Yeah, I have a hunch that, probably should have waited because it's going to get colder, you know, unless I can send him like the first thing in the morning, right as they open. Right, dear? I got a yes. So, anyway, I have a little story. Okay. The story is actually about what's going on right now, but not here in my home. This is at my sister's house. She lives 2 hours north of me in College Station. And so that's where the Aggies are, Giga Aggies. And so she lives in the country. All right. So we're talking animals. The girls, my nieces, Kaylee and Kylie, they're twins, they show chickens and pigs and things like that. So normally it's, different shows and the Houston Livestock Show, which of course the rodeo is not going to go on, but I believe that the livestock show is. So the animals, the kids will get to show those still. Let's see. Well, she called me this morning and she's like, I didn't sleep very well. I'm like, why didn't you sleep well? And she goes, well, 9 o'clock last night. Oh, she actually got a nap then, but they had to get up and she had to send the girls and my brother-in-law off at midnight last night to go to San Antonio because there's obviously a show, livestock show in San Antonio right now. So she did that. Hold on one second. Let me see. Whenever I'm getting all right. Okay, so got the sniffles. So they were driving to San Antonio. Well, okay, she sent them off at midnight and getting distracted. Hold on, lining these up. All right. So then her mother-in-law decides that she wants to chit chat and talk until 2 a.m. Yeah, bad time to chit chat. And so my sister was so tired. And then, of course, I think, yeah, she was having to go out and do something that's called stirring the birds because they had a group of birds that went to this show. And then they have some little ones, and it'll take them a bit. Now, does anybody know what stirring the birds means? Okay, I've talked to somebody that lives in the country and they just, what does stir the birds mean? Okay, I had to ask that as well. Apparently, when these birds, I guess even when they're little, you have to go in there and just rouse them. Just go in there and kind of make them move around and everything, so you can get them to eat. That I didn't know. I thought you were just waking them up and making them move. But no, the goal is to make them eat, um, because apparently the bigger they are, and the more uniform they are, the better the score, or however it is. Anyway, okay, so let's see. What else did she do? Oh, she called me a few minutes ago and she says, "Oh, please pray for Kaylee." I'm like, "Pray for Kaylee." I'm like, why? She goes, "She's 37 out of, okay, she's 37 out of like 100 kids that have showed their chickens. And they will take the first 35 to auction. And so that way she can get some college money. So that's kind of really exciting for her. She's only 9. Um, so she'll have a while to save. So I am seeing talk of stew and soups. Mmm, awesome. Okay, Robert, your mom is making stew. Awesome. You just ate some Brunswick stew. Okay, Brandy, what's Brunswick stew? Um, you're probably going to tell me something that's going to be obvious. I just didn't know the name. I had Brunswick stew in Brunswick one year for the 4th of July. It tasted so good. Okay, y'all are definitely going to have to tell me what Brunswick stew is because it sounds like I need some. Sounds like I need some. All right, so I am working on, let's see. Okay. So anybody willing to tell me what Brunswick stew is? My big thing that I like to make when it's cold like this is my homemade chili. And it's really super good. Um, and so, yeah, my husband's pretty partial to that. And it'll last a few days, not that long though. So let me see something here. Let me go into, okay. All righty. So let me see. We talked about my sister. We talked about the pigs. I'm not a country girl at all. I live in the suburbs. And so that's why I have to ask questions. I'm like, what does that mean? Now, what I do know about, okay, learn a little bit about the Diamond Lady here. When I was in high school, I was in FFA. And so we had to, and still I was in the city, but of course that was, a class. And so we had to raise animals and you had to pick what animal you wanted to raise. Didn't want a lamb. I didn't want, stuff like that. So of all things, I picked out a pig. So I actually raised a pig for a livestock show. This was in Pasadena. So I did that for a couple of years and it was really fun. Would I want to do it again? Nope. So, in fact, I turned that off. That's my sister. She was probably calling me to let me know how Kaylee did, but I think I'll wait on that. So, okay. Oh my gosh, Jenny. Oh, parts of our animals, as I recall. Oh, gotcha. Taco soup, Kara. That is good. Yeah, I love taco soup. Yep, it's super duper good. So, um, I think that our percentage of possibility of snow has decreased considerably. Sadly, I'm hoping that's not all that accurate, but you know, some people probably would prefer that we get snow. I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit every 5 years or so, but I like to go to the snow, not it come to me. So I'm one of those, you know, it's great. I like snow. I can visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. Yeah, I'm not all for shoveling snow. Yeah, Melissa, I'm kind of wanting soup too. I think I have stuff to make green enchiladas, chicken. What is it? Chicken, it's green enchilada, chicken soup, something like that. But I got the stuff for it. I got the recipe offline, um, or online. So I'll probably try that later because I feel like I need to have something warm to eat. Of course, lunch. Okay, let me tell you about what lunch was. Um, my husband went out to, of course, Home Depot, was unsuccessful at getting uh, the firewood, but he brought back barbecue. It was super. I had to call. All right, everybody still there? Okay. Monty, please call our back. Okay. I have a teenager that is calling a lot. Okay. Let me get in here so I can see you guys again. All right. So, Brian is saying Brunswick stew is a Southern dish that features a tomato base with beans, vegetables, and meat. Early Brunswick stews were often made with squirrel, rabbit, even a possum. But these days, pork and chicken. Okay, I can do pork and chicken. I can't do that other stuff. Ooh, Marissa, shrimp tortellini Alfredo. Oh my, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just was overhearing upstairs. Looks like my son is lost. He went out to, oh my gosh, sorry, I was listening upstairs. He went out to a Jeep event. And so he's got a Jeep. There's a Jeep Society in Houston. He wanted to join it. And so they have these, little get togethers every now and then. And so that's where he went. But apparently, I'm fine overhearing that, I'll tell you how to get home if you find out where you are. This is scary. Your kid's out there in the cold on the rainy streets, and he doesn't know where he is or how to get home. Yikes. Okay, I'm not digging that. Okay. So let's see. I'm losing things. I'm absolutely losing. Here it is. Okay. My tray is, let me see. It's the one that I got for Christmas from Deanne. And it's got this awesome stopper. Okay. It's got this awesome stopper. And so I love it. And I misplaced it there a second ago. It was underneath. So let's see. Oh, yeah. What Marissa's having is yummy. Okay. You're a few hours from me. I'll be there soon. So let's see. Ooh, Melissa, you're having barbecue chicken tacos for dinner. That sounds really good. Monty picked up this one place that's over here. It's okay. What I do like there are the ribs. So you got some ribs and got some sausage and got some brisket. The brisket's not all that great, but the ribs and the sausage were so good. So let's just say I had that for lunch. I'll probably have that for dinner. So let's see. Let's see. I need 327. Okay. All right. And my husband's already getting calls from work because he works for the utility. And they first said, okay, do we need to come in? And I think they're kind of on a, yeah, maybe, maybe not type of thing. And so we'll just, we'll have to see if he has to go in or not. Because he's already notifying crews, people are calling him, he gets to coordinate everybody. So, yay, husband. Okay, there we go. No, this is not. I'm going to have to go over this, y'all, with a baby wipe. I don't know what's happened to my sticky. I'm losing my sticky here. Let's see. Linda's Crafty Life. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Glad to see you. Thank you for coming to hang out with us on this cold day. What are things like where you are? Oh, there, I'm trying to go back to the area that lost its sticky. Let's see. Uh, ribs, yeah. Come on, come on. If you weren't in Canada, yeah, you're way far away. And isn't the border still closed, huh? That's a shame. That's a shame. I hate that. Do do do. Let's see. Oh, yep. You're looking forward to it. Are you cooking that, Marissa? You're probably cooking that. I think you were saying you were just maxed out on soups for a while. Yeah, I could do that. I can get maxed out on soups, and I'm like, no, let's do something different. Uh, Linda's in Chicago. It's cold and snowy. Okay, actually, my one of my best friends that lives next door is from Chicago, and we were inquiring, what things were like there. As far as when it gets cold like this, what do y'all have to do? She said something about, that y'all change tires, the snow tires, or something like that. I don't remember exactly what she said, but I was kind of half in on that conversation because I was busy getting ready to meet with you guys, which I love the idea of these lives. I love to be able to visit with you guys. Um, and so, anyway, I don't want to run out of stuff to talk about. Okay, let's see. All right, so I may get my granddaughter back tomorrow. I'm supposed to get her back tomorrow night. She goes between me and her other grandmother. And so she's over there tonight, and then she'll probably come to me tomorrow, and I'll have her until I guess about Wednesday. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, I do know, luckily, their school was already closed on Tuesday. So we're going to stay in and stay warm. Um, but this last week, I took her to school. And when I picked her up, I was like, oh, I'm going to do the fun grandma thing. And we're going to go get an ice cream cone. So we go to Dairy Queen and we get an ice cream cone. So I don't want to drive and eat it. So I park in the drive or lot. And I'm sitting there and my sister calls. So we're talking and I don't know what we were talking about, but I was like, oh, that's so stinking cute. And I hear from the back seat, that's so shrinking cute. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was so cute. I mean, I didn't say it that well because I have a parrot. I had a parrot in the back seat, obviously. Um, and that's the thing. She's 5, and yes, she is a parrot. So you have to be careful what you say. Because yeah, it's it's a watch what you say because it could very well be repeated type of situation and everything. So let's see, what's everybody working on this weekend? Are you crocheting? Are you diamond painting? What you doing? All right. Let's see. Let's see, Linda. Oh, people play dibs by putting furniture in a dugout parking spot. Technically illegal. Right after the snow, the police turn a blind eye. Oh, I see. First come, first serve, and save your place. Melissa got worn out on soups last spring. Okay. Oh, to take to work. All right. You're eating every day for lunch for like 5 months. Okay, I really think I'd get burned out on soups as well. Oh, yes. Yes, Crystal. I'm watching those parrots because they do. I mean, they'll just repeat everything you say, and you best not slip up and say something not nice because that'll come out of their mouths too. Okay, diamond painting with Nicole's getting snow. Oops. Looks like I am there. Okay, that's better. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely freezing in Chicago. Yeah. I'm glad she's back here right now, but she's got family up there and you know, medically they're not doing very well. But she's keeping track of what's going on. So she had to go back and forth about a month ago, maybe something like that. So you have 3 sections left of spring ahead. Oh, but you're knitting a scarf. Okay. I cannot knit. In fact, me and crochet have a problem. I can't crochet. I start it and I get frustrated and then I put it down. And I think I've done that twice. Now, cross stitch is another story. I can cross stitch. I don't like to do it for hours, but yeah, I do like to cross stitch. But all in all, my favorite thing though is diamond painting. So this is my favorite. Um, I'll tell y'all the little story of how I learned about diamond painting, and it's a cute little story actually. A lot of people say that they've learned about it online, and actually, I learned about it in a takeout Chinese restaurant. Yep, you heard me. Takeout Chinese food. So my husband and I were headed back from somewhere, and we decided we wanted Chinese food. Usually we go through the drive-through, and we're talking, this was 3 years ago. So the end of 2018. And he was like, well, let's go in for once and we'll get it, we'll order it and get it and we'll take it home. I'm like, okay. So there's a lady in the uh, sit down area of the restaurant, and she was working on a diamond painting. My husband turned around because he's the crafty one in the family. He looked and he asked her what it was, and he called me. He said, Sharon, come look at this. You might like to do something like this. And she was working on that. It's a really large painting with, and I don't know what it's called, but it's got a bridge and it's got all the orange blossoms. It's an Asian scene and it's really big, but she was working on that. And so I thought it was neat and I stored it in the back of my mind. And then a few months later, we were at Hobby Lobby, and lots of y'all probably know, if y'all started back then, there was this pink rose at Hobby Lobby. It wasn't very big. I say, yeah, about yay big. Anyway, so it was a basic kit. And so I bought that kit. I was like, let me try and see how I like it. Brought it home. It was around Thanksgiving time. So I kind of started messing with it, but then I had to prepare for, people come over for Thanksgiving. So I set it aside. Well, we had 2 teenagers that were here, teenage girls. And I was like, hey, look at this. Do y'all want to try and work on it? And they're like, yeah, I'll work on it. And so let's just say, that I left them to work on it. I went and did, fixed dinner, all of this, and, handled things with my guests and all. Well, by the time everything was cleaned up and they had gone, I went over to look at this rose. It was finished. So let's just say that, I didn't really get to do much with it, but I did enjoy what I had started, what I'd messed with. So I went to, I think it was Michael's, got me a kit, and the rest is history. I have been diamond painting since I guess November of 2008. So now my this channel, of course, was just started back in October, and someone in the chat can take responsibility for that, Kara. So yeah, it seems like I've been doing this longer, but I'm like, no, really, you've only been doing it since October. So I'm excited to have a channel so early on, and there's just been a lot of wonderful support, and just, I've got such a great crafting family, and that's one of the neatest things, and that's one of, I think, one of the best things that has come out of COVID. And that's been that although we have been stuck inside, we've, connected online and actually built some really, really good friendships. At least I know I have. I know I have for sure. People that I know that will be friends, forever. It's wonderful. So let's see. I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Okay, Robert's doing a tiger, 17 colors. Let's see. Oh, Brandy, that's sweet. You got AirPods. Awesome. Guys, she just got her Valentine's from her husband. Oh, he did good, huh? So, okay, from Chicago. Yeah, they have an accent in Chicago, don't they? Because you went to Boston. Or that's Massachusetts. I am lost. I don't know my geography, y'all. Yeah, I failed that course. Um, but yeah, I understand that too. I've also been told Texans have an accent. I went to Brandy. You'll appreciate this. Um, I guess I was like 20 years old, and I had a friend that was in Florida, so I had flown there, and we'd be at a restaurant, and I'd be ordering, and they look at me and they go, "You're from Texas, aren't you?" And I'm like, yeah, why? We can tell by your accent. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What do I sound like? I guess, do I have a twang in my voice? So let me go back to chat real quick. Okay. Oh, they're different. Okay, you can't do the earbuds in the ear. All right. Okay, Kara is doing the milkshake TSA and trying to finish Sweet Tooth. Lots of sweet diamond paintings. Yes, there you go. Did I finish my big warm blanket you were doing at the retreat? Yeah, no. It would be a good idea to use it now. And actually, what I think I'll do, since half of it's already made, is I can cover up with it and continue to crochet. So this is what she's talking about, is the hand crochet. It's the big thick, yarn that, I should have done this by now. I'm so embarrassed that I haven't done it, but I know that we're supposed to teach you how to do it, Kira. So I haven't forgotten that. So, oh, Brandy, thank you. I'm excited about starting the channel, and I'm fixing to have more time to devote to it, which will be great. You'll see more content. So definitely I'll be doing a weekly live. So yes, definitely come back and see me, everybody. Let's see, Melissa, you're working on your cowboy hat sunflower. Oh, you were working on it this morning. Actually, I was able to get 2 hours of work done on it. Wonderful. Oh, your shoulder started hurt. I'm sorry, honey. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Linda started hers in November. Love watching everyone else's lives and content. Such a nice community. Absolutely, Linda. It's a wonderful community. I've never seen anything like it. It just, and my son started out on YouTube with his gaming and stuff like that. And we're like, no, you can't make friends, on the internet, just, because he was, teenager. And so you just kind of worry who they're making friends with. And so now, of course, he's 19 and he streams on Twitch. So, and even still, it's like, you don't know them, And of course, now I'm eating my words, because I've met all of you, and I know you can meet lifelong friends on YouTube. So, and through the community. Let's see what we've got here. No, you're right, Linda. I never hear people don't ever hear their own accent. You're like, what do I sound like? Yeah, these are people. Other people will tell you. Let's see. The crochet temple on blanket. Oh, okay. So you're doing that. Yeah, I'm still. Me and crochet are still at odds. I haven't sat down and messed with it again. I'm going to have someone sit with me that's extremely, extremely patient. And I'm going to have to grow some patience to do that one too. Uh-huh. Who, me? Yes, ma'am, Kara. It's all your fault, and I'm so, so glad. Whoever does not know the story behind my channel, and I'm sorry, I'm not diamond painting, y'all. I'd rather sit here and chat this first time. Um, yes, we had the retreat in October. And in fact, Melissa Barker was my roomie. So we went to the retreat, and I had been toying with the idea of having a channel. So I had recorded an unboxing, I believe it was, and just had it sitting in my, in my cell phone in the folder. And so we got to talking when we went to the retreat. When I went to the retreat, I was not a YouTube creator, but many of the ladies, and of course Billy they were creators. And so I had mentioned to Kara, because she sat across from me at the at our tables that were set up for us, and that's how I got to know her. And I'm so, so happy. And she found out that I'd been thinking about having a channel. I said, yeah, I've got a video that I could upload and maybe do it. She's like, get that video and go ahead and upload it right now. I'm like, now? She was, yes, now. And so I did. And the rest is history. She and I have become close friends. Luckily we live pretty much, I would say, in the same town, sort of. We're outside of Houston. So, but I'm on one side and she's on the other, and Millie's on another. So yeah, we're not too far. We can do lunch. Okay, Crystal, you're working on the Indian Girl from Mystical Diamonds. Oh, but that's pretty. Yeah, Linda. Oh, I'm glad you started your channel because you found your bestie, Kara. Yes, and other close friends. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. You just become so close to everyone, and it very much enriches our lives. Okay, so Crystal is telling me to watch some of Marissa's videos. Okay, excellent. I'll have to watch those and go through it. Nana, hi Nana, how are you? I'm so glad you came. Thank you. I love all the support. As you can tell, you guys are here supporting me on my first live stream, and I'm really, really enjoying that and appreciate that. So let me see. Nana, what are you working on? Can you tell me, or is it a secret? So I'm just trying to think what my next diamond painting is going to be that I'm going to work on, because again, I'm almost finished with Gypsy Violet. And so I need to think of the next one. I've got a couple of unboxings that I want to do, and it might be one of those. So I'm not going to say anything of which one it might be in particular, because I haven't done the videos just yet. Okay, Nana's on her way home from Walmart. What did you buy? Oh, yes, Kara. Kara, I'm very blessed to have you in my life as well, and all of you ladies and gentlemen in the community. So I've gotten several brothers throughout this. Oops. Okay, there we go. I will say, my brother passed away actually in November, and so he was my only brother. And so we went to the retreat, and I connected with Billy, and he became like a brother to me, and he's totally awesome. Brian has, become part of my life as well, and he is just Sweet, sweet, sweet guy. Jeremy has become a brother to me. And who am I missing? Am I missing someone that I'm close to? It's Jeremy, Brian, Billy. And then Robert. I've seen Robert around a lot. So yes, he can be he's part of my crafting family too. So let's see. Nana, you're working on milkshake and bubble fairies. Wonderful. I can't imagine why you're working on milkshake. Ha ha ha. You and Kara, love it. That's going to look really, really nice. Brandy's going to unbox 3 miniatures and see what they tell you to do that. That's a good idea. You know, I've never gone down that rabbit hole. Still haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. I don't know if I will. Dave, yes, I don't know Dave well. I plan to get to know him and his wife. They both are on that channel and they do a live, don't they, Nana? Is it Dave and Amber, maybe? I could be completely wrong on the other name. I haven't been in a lot of their lives. So, but yeah, oh my gosh, there are a few other of the guys out there. Robert Piazza, Santa Claus. He's awesome. Oh, okay, Nana. All right, you go get those groceries in. We'll be here for, I guess, another 15 minutes, maybe. So, she's going to get all that stuff in. I actually do need to go to the grocery store and get some stuff. Unless, I think I'll do the curbside thing, you know, unless I'm getting meats. If I'm getting meats, I don't trust these people to pick out meats for me. And produce too. The canned goods, all that stuff, you know, cold products, they can get that all day long for me. But when I need those other things, I'll go myself. So let's see. Glancing at everybody that's in here. Okay. Now, one thing that I should have the unboxing up here soon that I got, I will tell you about. And it's that bubblegum spaniel. It's so stinking cute, or shrinking cute, excuse me, according to my granddaughter. But yeah, it's really super cute. And it should probably work up in no time. Okay. All right, Brandy, thank you for coming. Love you too, girl. Thank you. All right. You have a great evening. Oh, I love Brandy. Yeah, hubby wants to talk. Oh, I hope that's a good talk. Should be, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. Unless it's kids. When we talk kids, sometimes it's not good. So let me see. What else we can chit chat about? Somebody was asking me how old my senior dachshund was. My senior puppy was 15. I don't remember who that was asking me about that. But yeah, I had to appease them before I got on here because she forgets that she eats. And I have heard that can happen, that they can get a little bit of, you know, doggy dementia, I guess you can call it. And they just forget, you know, that they've eaten. So, oh, yes. Thank you, Brandy. I completely forgot. Now I just have to figure out how to do that. But really quick, Kara will remind me to do those mods in just a few minutes. But I'm going to talk about the puppies real quick. I say puppies, dogs, they're all older than 2 years old. So we have 3 dachshunds, and they are Maggie, Scooter, and Buster. And so we have 2 brown and black, 1 short haired, 1 long haired, and 1's a mini, and that's mine. And he's my shadow. He follows me everywhere I go. In fact, well, unless he's with his daddy right now. But my senior one is right over here by me. And then we have, oh, look, there's my laptop. So my husband says we have 3 dogs and a dinosaur. Our dinosaur is, I'd say, between 70 and 80 pounds. She's a rescue. We actually rescued her off the top of a mountain, top of a mountain in Arizona. So sadly, someone had dropped a mama and 5 puppies out there. And so my husband was out taking pictures. It was a scenic spot to take pictures, and a little bit of very, very small rest stop. So I was going to stay in the car because we just gotten something to eat down in Shiprock. So we were up there. I was like, it's drizzly. I'm going to stay in the car. You go take the pictures. Just not 3 minutes later, he's like, Sharon, you might want to get out of the car. I'm like, why do I have to get out of the car? No, really, you might want to get out of the car. So I went over and he showed me this mama and these 5 puppies, and they were so adorable. And of course, we were taking our time with the mama, make sure that she, because she was scared. And so we gave her and the puppies whatever food that we had. I know it was probably not for dogs, but it was food, and they were hungry. And so we fed them, and we were looking around. Well, our son was 12 at the time. And so he goes to these bushes, and most all of the puppies were white, and they had brown and black patches, and one had the most beautiful blue eyes. Well, Zachary had gone to these bushes, and he picked up this puppy, walks over to us with tears in his eyes, and says, I can't leave her here to die. Okay, so what's going to happen? You're going to come home with the puppy, which is what happened. So sadly, we only had room for Yazi. Luckily, a car pulled in behind us. They took 2 of the puppies, and we were able to stop down at the bottom of the mountain. It was on a Navajo reservation. So there was a tribal sheriff down there, and we told him where the mom and the other 2 puppies were. And so we were just really praying that, he had gone and taken proper care of those. He said, sadly, people drop off a lot of dogs around there. So that's the story of how we got Yazi. But her name is, it's Navajo for little one. She was like 2.5 pounds. Sadly, she had ticks. We had to get all of that taken care of. But she was so little, and we were like, oh, little one. Yeah, she's not little anymore, y'all. But she's our big baby. And she thinks that she is the size of a dachshund because she's grown up with these guys here. And so that's kind of what I've got hanging on around here. Looks like I've got about 7 minutes. So let me try and do the mod thing. Let's see. Okay. All right. So whoever's done this before. Oh, no. I'm not telling that story. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Kara, we put you as a mod if you would, please. Oh, so I need to go back up here. Crystal, will you be a mod for me? And let's see, who else willing to take on that role? I do, Danielle, you're right. I'm like, oh my gosh. Let's see. Danielle, if you think you might be around, do you think you'd be a mod for me? Would you be willing to do that? Before I hit it, I'll wait for your answer. So yeah, I know I'm a mod for a couple of people, and yeah, it was funny. I was on Nana's live the other day, and I think she had made someone a mod or whatever, and I was like, I've been smurfed. And she comes on and she said, you were smurfed a long time ago. And I went, oh, Okay, I forgot. Oh, because it puts those that don't know, it puts your name in blue. And so let's see. And yeah, we definitely need our mods these days. So let's see. So did that. Okay, I'm forgetting who I did as mods. That's quite a day, y'all. Oh, Crystal. Danielle, thank you. Oh, yeah. Melissa Pound said she'd be a medium-sized dog and she weighs close to over 100 pounds now. Yes, they do. In fact, we had taken her to our vet when we got back here to Texas. We were on our way to California at the time. And so, Linda, you're a hoot. That's great. Will you mod for me? I do. Um, but yeah, back to Yazi real quick. We brought her back, took her to our vet, and they were able to do a DNA test, which was really cool. They said she is German Shepherd, Staffordshire Terrier, and Rottweiler, none of which are small. So I'm actually glad she was a female because the females are a bit smaller. And I can only imagine if she were a male, how big she'd be, because like I said, those are big breeds, but they're very, very sweet and very loyal. And so, yeah, I love that. I do love that about them. Um, oh, Crystal, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I do plan to do weekly lives. Um, and so, and hopefully I'll get better and better as we go along. But with you wonderful, wonderful, crafting family that I have, I know I've got, the support of all of you. And so that's just really cool. I cannot believe I have actually made just about an hour. I'm thrilled. So I can talk a lot. It seems like so no problem at all. I have been told that I have never met a stranger, and so I feel like I haven't. I can I feel like I can talk to talk to anybody. Okay, so I'm looking for the three dots beside the name. Oh, thank you, Melissa and Kara, and all of those up in here that said I did a good job. Okay, Kara, you're smurfed. Who else is smurfed? That I know Danielle is. That I asked. Some I just smurfed y'all. There we go. Okay, gotcha. Now I can see. Danielle and Crystal. Oh my gosh. I have to say, y'all have been so supportive. The people that, everyone that's in here, Crystal has been such a huge, huge help. Melissa and Danielle, I did a test earlier today and they hopped on and were able to tell me, okay, because we did have an audio issue. So I found out I had to mute the laptop uh, audio so that we didn't have feedback. And let's see. Oh, what else? Okay, yes, those two were extremely helpful. I called Marissa today, and she's not here, but Mindy, I called Mindy too. I was like, any suggestions? So yes, please, everyone, if you'll leave a thumbs up, feel free to comment if you have any suggestions, things I can do better, things I need to leave out. I do take constructive criticism well, so no worries there. But anyway, most of you are subscribed to my channel, so I guess at this time I'm going to say goodbye and thank you for coming to my first live. And y'all have a blessed weekend. Please try to stay warm. All right. Love you all. Bye.